So, oh, hang on. We still don't have face cam. Let me fix that up. Not sure why that is not working. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. There we go, finally. I am so sorry, guys. It looks like the stream issues are not fixed, unfortunately. Which is a bit unfortunate, you know. I was hoping, you know, the things that I changed up last night would have solved the problems we're having, but I seem to have a lot worse problems than I thought I did. So I'm gonna do a test stream after I finish up today and see if I can resolve some of that. Hopefully I can get some answers, who knows? You still remember how you almost suffocated yourself because you couldn't move your hands when you woke up. That was scary. That does sound so scary. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. I did that once when I slept and like cut off blood circulation to my arm. It was ridiculous. Like you wake up and you can't feel your arm. It feels weird, right? One of your worst fears is growing old, losing your motor skills, and becoming a shell of yourself while your mind still works perfectly. I feel like, you know, yeah, there's probably some aspects of that that are true. And, you know, it is sad that, you know, when you become wiser and more experienced, you have all this knowledge and all this power to do so much, but your body is failing you. But I think there are ways to work around that. Like, you know, for me, like painting and drawing on a small scale is probably going to be really hard once I'm older. But what I can do is just enlarge the drawing, you know? No longer do I need to use my fingers, I can use my whole hand. You know, there are ways to work around that. And still pursue some of the hobbies that we're interested in. So I don't think we'll lose all the enjoyment out of life. Oh, you don't keep your face to a pillow, you have your head turned. Don't you find that that causes back pain? I would have thought that that causes so much back pain that your body doesn't cope well with that. Because, you know, sometimes I go to sleep and if I'm twisted and contorted in a dumb way, I wake up really sore, so. But hey, at least you're not sleeping on your face or mushed and suffocating, you know? That is good to hear, Alien Frog. I always did wonder how frogs sleep, so. I feel like he doesn't have as many circular, you know, figments or whatever. So I need to figure out what he actually has. Some of these hand things just look like not actually scissors, but just plunges or something. They're very strange. I kind of want to give mine actual scissors though. I don't know why. It just appeals to me. Oh my goodness, finally the stream message came through. That took a while. I feel like it's got something to do with the recordings. So what I might do is switch over the kind of recording I'm doing. Like maybe the file format, maybe I can change that. I just don't know what exactly does it. Seems to be a different problem that we had before. And I don't know where all these new problems seem to crop up for me. 'Cause I'm not doing anything. He is so close to being done though. I am getting super, super excited about finishing him up. It's just really hard to know what to do with some of his armor. Maybe I need to try the other picture. There we go. I feel like once I have the right hand side's scissors out of my way, it's probably going to go a lot easier. Oh man, I didn't even realize he had so many different kinds of clamps on his hands. They look so ridiculous. Alright, let's try and do the right hand side. We'll see how we go. Back while I was gone, you found another cure to sleep paralysis. Well, Alien Frog, aren't you just around saving the world every day? We need you on the coronavirus cure. Or are you not interested in dealing with that? Does that not affect frogs enough? So kind of you to be sharing these cures. I'm so curious to hear about it tomorrow. I haven't actually even drawn scissors before, so I don't know why I'm tackling something as ridiculously complex as Edward Scissorhands without having prior scissor practice, you know? It seems like a very stupid idea. But I like to pick challenges. I don't know why I do that. Not the brightest of my, you know, my ideas, but hey, we'll do what we can. The final ingredient is actually pizza. You're still trying to find that final ingredient to that virus. You feel like you're close though, maybe 2 more days. Well, that's fantastic news. The thing with viruses is they have really fast boss transformation. I feel like that's true, yeah. I feel like that's true. Like, we already have another strand. Apparently it's called the Sydney strand, or I don't know, the Sydney strain. Yeah. I don't know if it originated in Sydney, but apparently it's there and that's what they're calling it, so yeah. I want to make them all shiny. Australia has its own thing, India has its own thing. Every region is so different, so it's tough. But you are not giving up. Well, I think the whole world is counting on your help, alien frog. So you better not sleep, you better hurry up. Because we need you. Can you find a cure for stupidity as well while you're at it? I feel like we need that too. Just find a cure for everything. Well, they're looking so much more shiny now that I've added those details. Definitely made a huge difference. Alright. I'm procrastinating the one on the right side because it's a very complicated shape, so I need to get around to doing it, you know? Can't put it off any longer. I need to. So he has one here, and I feel like we need another. Actually, I could have done that one behind this one, but it doesn't make a lot of sense doing it behind, so I feel like I'm going to have to push through. Maybe once I get the shadow bits in, it's gonna make a little more sense than now. Absinthe, how are you? You're up early. What time is it there? I hope you're well. And his originally, he didn't make his glove go that far, so I'm going to cut it cut it shorter a little and make sure it ends here. There we go. That's a lot better. Always in the best art stream. Your gimme has been here the whole time. You gotta send me some good recommendations, Gimme. If you know about all the good art streams, let me know. Let me know. DM me. Or just share them in our art stream promotion section. I'd love to know. I'm always on the lookout for some awesome art. I hope you had a good sleep, Absinthe. I noticed lately you've been really struggling with that. That's not great. We're actually having conversations earlier about sleep paralysis and how it's such an interesting phenomenon that happens. Why does it feel like this scissor is not straight? It feels crooked. I'm gonna fix that. How am I and Zazu? We're doing really well. I don't know if you can see Zazu's reflection. This is little Zazu moving about outside in his cage. He's actually doing really, really well lately. Just being really happy. I don't know why. It's so miserable in winter and he seems to just be thriving. So maybe he hates summer. Maybe, you know, he's got all those warm down feathers keeping him warm. And he's like, yeah, this is my weather. I like this. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. All I know is he has been very, very happy. So that's amazing. And yeah, I've been good. I had a really good weekend. I don't really remember what I got up to. Played a lot of video games. I've really been trying to get better at Wolfenstein Enemy Territory lately. And so I've been playing other supportive games like Quake Live to try and get my aim up so that I can, you know, be better. Because I play with my brother on a semi-competitive level, and the players there are so good. So I need to really up my game if I wanna, you know, if I wanna help my team properly, which I do. So I'm really, really keen to practice, put in some effort, get better, and hopefully, you know, not just stay the noob. Although the noobs on that server aren't really noobs exactly, so they're all very skilled and talented players. So yeah, I've been thinking if I can manage to get my posts up for Instagram earlier at night, and you know I can manage you know, finishing the stream, finishing updating my YouTube videos and everything else, maybe just maybe I can get some more, couple more hours of practicing every night. Art streamers are the ones that are hard to catch, unfortunately. They really are, yeah, definitely. They also tend to not have a schedule. Well, it ended abruptly as the cat threw up, and that woke you, but apart from that, you had the second night without nightmares now in a row. Hooray! That is awesome! I am so happy for you. That is fantastic. Let us hope this streak stays, right? Let's hope it does. Because that would be so, so amazing. Nice, you love my passion for video games. You fell in love with PUBG again. Ah, that's awesome. Do you have a Steam account, Absinthe? I think I asked you before, but I don't know. Do I have you on Steam? I don't remember. Feeswells, thank you so much for that raid. Thank you. How are you doing? Please, 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 do share some of your work. We would love to have a look. Guys, I will do a shout out for, hang on, that was really hard to spell. Is that Visuales or just Visuals? Guys, please go give Visuales a follow. Have a look at the amazing art she made. Isn't that beautiful? That is so cool. I love your face cam having like a fisheye. That is so goofy. I love it. Man. Thank you so much for the raid. Really, really appreciate that. The nightmares are a side effect of your antidepressants, so you're used to that by now. Always depends on who directs those nightmares. Sometimes they're okay and actually inspiring, but sometimes they're pure horror. Yeah, exactly, and I mean, our minds know exactly how to fool us like that, don't they? That's just how she looks? Oh goodness. Love this little guy, Neckar. Thank you, False Visual. I really, really appreciate it. By the way, I added you on Steam, so should be all good now. Welcome everyone from Visual's stream. I hope I'm saying that right. Please correct me if I am not saying it right and tell me what you were doing. Oh, I can call you V. Thank you. You like the visuals? I'm glad. I'm glad. Well, tell me what you were streaming, and please feel free to drop a link to any of your social media You know, that way we can all go give you a follow. That would be awesome. So yeah, please shoot away with those social media links. And, you know, tell us what you were doing. We are just currently finishing up my drawing of Edward Scissorhands. So it's been really tricky. It's been a journey because I found that, yeah, drawing Scissorhands are not the easiest thing in the world. So yeah, it's been interesting. You were working on a three-faced demon lady. Oh, okay. You love Eddie Scissorhands. Who doesn't, right? Who doesn't? You only got the line work down, but here's something you did recently. It looks great. Well, thank you. Let me have a look. Visualize is what you called for months till someone clued you in that it's visuals. Oh, that is so cool. Now I get it. Well, I will just call you visuals then. This is beautiful. I love your work. I love the way you drew her eyes and like accentuated those cheekbones. They're amazing, guys. Click on that link. Please drop a link to your social media. Please, that would be amazing. And if you want to further advertise, our Discord is available. Feel free to drop some art in there. Hang on, why is this not working? Let me just type it in manually. Oh dear, I can't spell. But yeah, if you like, we have a lot of people who like to interact and look at each other's art. So that would be amazing if you wanted to. You've been having lots of fun with that style. I think that's a really cool style. You should keep at it. You definitely should. It really suits you. I'm guessing you're a big avid fan of horror art or creepy art. You'd love to join. Well, thank you. I'd love to have you there. Definitely would. I will go and join your Discord as well. If I can find it after the stream. If you want to send me a link, just send me an invite. That would be lovely. Save me all the trouble of trying to find it. But yeah, that would be so, so awesome. You love doing creepy or weird art. Do you like pop surrealist art then? Like, are you a fan of Mark Ryden's work? What's his wife's name? I always forget her name. It bugs me, like, why can I never remember her name? You don't have a Steam account yet, as you're currently playing on Xbox, but hoping to be able to get a new PC because the current one wouldn't handle the fast games. You'll let me know as soon as that happens, as you're so keen to play with your Twitch buddies. Well, I would love that. I really, really would. If you want to, like, just create a Steam account and start adding friends, you know, that way when you do get Steam, you already have your whole friends group on there. That would be awesome. My art reminds you of his. Okay, well that's good. That's a compliment. Thank you for the follow. I love dogs. Really, really appreciate that. And thank you for the follow too, Peachy Prim. You are not familiar with him, but you do love that art style. Yeah, it's really, really cool work. He is an amazing, amazing artist. So I love him. I love Thomas Ascot. I love Mab Graves. I love Benjamin Lacombe. There's like a ton of amazing artists that I'm really, really into. But yeah, I feel like Mark Ryden is like another level. Oh, Nicola Ciccoli. Nicoletta Ciccoli, sorry. I always get her name wrong, but yeah, Nicoletta Ciccoli is another one. I'll type that in because her work is so hard. Her name is so hard. I'm not sure if it's got two C's, but if you Google that, it'll get you there. That's the main thing that matters, right? Well, I do realize that these scissors are probably not perfect, but, you know, for my first time drawing Edward, I am very happy. Absinthe, thank you so much for the resub, 4 months in a row. Appreciate that. Oh, her work is beautiful. It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's so soft. And she uses a partial digital style, so I know that she uses acrylics. She uses digital media, and she obviously uses pencils. So she's very much a mixed media kind of artist, and she isn't very, like, I guess, open about her process. So unfortunately, there's not a lot about it, but it's very unique, that's for sure. The scissors really look good. Well, thank you. I'm not sure about them at the moment, but I just hope that they look convincing. That's all. So if you think they look good, that's amazing. I'm glad. I really do love that I, played around with a very interesting perspective. I feel like that really helped. You can't really see a whole heap about with these, like, of his thumbs one, but I do need to put it in. Like, it's very short in the pictures that I'm seeing. I'm not too sure. So the one I did here doesn't really have a lot of room, so I'm just gonna make the thumb one come out here. Hopefully that makes sense. He didn't wake up? Who didn't wake up? Oh, thank you, visuals. Thank you. So how long have you been streaming for? I'm curious. Because I haven't never seen you. Never seen your art, never found your streams before. Possibly because, normally around this time I am streaming myself, so... You know, that does make it tricky to find other people. But hey, you never know, one day when I'm not streaming on, like a Friday or whatever, I can stop by your stream. That does happen quite often. Really am enjoying drawing all his belts and straps and everything. It's so cool. Alright, where is the full body version again? We need to get the straps at his neck looking a lot better. Because right now, they are a little bit confusing. Oh, Edward's father. You've been streaming since last September. Okay, I think I've been streaming about the same amount of time as you then. So yeah, go ask September streamers, right? V probably streams when I'm asleep, 12 p.m. PST. Okay, so how was she doing her stream now then? You just had a spurt of inspiration and you ran with it. Well, sometimes those are how the best things happen, right? The best things are unplanned and just happen. I feel like those drawings that I just sit down to and just let flow out, those are my best ones. Those are the best pieces that I ever come up with. And it's not every day that you're able to push out work like that. There's some days you're just not into it. Just isn't working. So yeah, you gotta take advantage of the days that does work. Whatever happened here? I don't even remember. Kind of forgot what I was planning with his shoe altogether. I feel like his other shoe goes up almost to the knee, so these probably need to, you know, continue on downwards. I love his asymmetrical boots. I feel like they're just everything. I love asymmetrical clothing and faces, and asymmetry is so beautiful. It's so artistic, you know. Absolutely. Really? I just started in September. You always thought I'd stream longer than you. Well, I guess my channel looking so good made you assume I've been doing it for much longer than you. No, I've been doing it since last year, September. So yeah, last year my health started really plummeting and yeah, things weren't going so well. So, you know, I realized I needed to quit my day job. So I did that and I decided, you know, I'm going to use the opportunity to focus on art, which is what I did. And I decided, you know what, I've got enough time to stream now. So at first I wasn't very regular because my health was really struggling last year. But things are getting a lot better and I'm better able to manage it now. So things are going a lot better. And it's really great because streaming has actually given my art such an amazing opportunity that I wouldn't have known about, if it wasn't for that. So I am really, really grateful. I'm really grateful as well for the whole community of friends I've made on here. I feel like, that's similar to what I had at uni. And I really miss that. Once I left uni, it felt so isolating not being around other creatives and not being able to spin ideas off each other. And, whatever we did at art school, yeah, you just found yourself missing that. And yeah, now that I stream and I made so many art friends and people interested in art, like fellow creatives, it's been so amazing. But yeah, I definitely have not been streaming for very long. I guess my overlays just look really nice because, well, I used to study graphic design, and graphic design really lends to a lot of, um, I learned how to find resources and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, just how to design something that looks really nice. So really was lucky that those skills transferred so well to streaming because that used to be my day job. So I used to be a full-time web and graphic designer about a year ago, probably all my life since uni. So you're sorry to hear that, but it sounds like I made the best out of that situation. I definitely am happy, Absinthe. I'm actually happier than I've ever been before, since making the transition. So yeah, I'm really hoping, to use this as an opportunity to hopefully get my art full time. And, why not use an opportunity like this? If not now, when? That's always what I ask, if you're not doing it now, when are you going to do it? Because life is short, and if you had the choice again, what would you do? So I want to make the most of that time. How about you, Absinthe? What exactly got you into streaming? Like, what sort of exposed you to that and made you go, I want to stream too? Good for you. You went a while without art. Glad you started it up again. Art brings people together. It really does, Sodagar. It's so true. Yeah. Because like art is a form of communication, right? It's just a visual communication, and we get so much from each other by sharing that. Really, sharing our joy over that. We're a special kind of group, right? A group that loves art. I really need to darken up all these straps. Like everything is actually black. And right now it does not look like black. It looks great. So we're gonna have to work on that. But we are getting there. We're getting a lot closer. Glad to hear I'm happy. Yeah, definitely. I love hearing when other people are happy too. Definitely warms my heart. No worries, visuals. Thank you again for raiding if you don't come back, but in any case, enjoy your lurk. Hope you get good snacks. I am really wanting warm Nutella on toast right now. I've been craving it since last night, and I feel like now is a good time after the stream to go make myself some. So I am set to go get some very, very soon. Once I finish the stream, I will go grab some. How about you guys? What would you say you are craving most right now? I'm definitely loving his right leg. Alright, Neka, it's bedtime for you, or you would stay longer. You hope to catch my next stream and talk some more. Feel free to message you in Discord anytime. Can't wait to see this piece finish. Well, thank you, Force Visual. Definitely I will keep in mind to message you. I already added you on Steam, by the way, so I'm gonna check out. Um, I know you said you only had one game, but you know, I'm gonna check out if there are any free games we can play together at some point. Because I'm trying to organize the game night with everybody. So yeah, I hope you have a good rest. Man, tomorrow you'll probably go out and get you some wings. That sounds awesome. Ah, you're looking forward to your breakfast today. You'll be toast with avocado and some drops of olive oil. Oh my goodness, that sounds like a dream breakfast, honestly. I would love to wake up to that. You're good now. You're good for now on cravings. You had some peanut butter Captain Crunch earlier. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I would definitely love some peanut butter too. Peanut butter and Nutella. Like, have you guys ever tried that together? Lemon pepper wings. I love lemon with chicken actually. Lemon and chicken just go so well together. It's like they're a match made in heaven, right? Yeah. I hope Zazu isn't too much of a nuisance to you guys at the moment. You know he can be fairly noisy when he wants to be. Right now, he's talking up a storm and also yelling up a storm. I should try Nutella and strawberry preserves. That sounds amazing. I am going to get that this week. No worries, Pulse Visual. I hope you have a good rest. Alright. Right leg's done, I think. I'm happy with it at least. Why does it look all blurry? Feels kind of like it's gone kind of blurry. Maybe it's just me. I also have a very bad screen that I look at while streaming, so I have my good monitors on the other side. And I have a really small, really terrible monitor for my stream, unfortunately. But it does the job, it's just not the greatest to see, you know, what the colors look like and whether there's enough contrast or anything on my piece. So I always look at it and go, is that what you guys are seeing? I hope not, because it doesn't look like that. But luckily I have, you know, I can refer back to it after the stream on like YouTube. So that's pretty awesome. So I can always double check that, you know, the stream isn't completely stuffing up for you guys. Zazu's good. You enjoy the talking. Okay, okay. Well, can you actually make out any words he's saying, or is it a bit muffled? I imagine it's a bit muffled. Because he is outside, so... But he's very close. He's definitely very close. I had this very strange dream last night. It was hilarious. I dreamed this lady had an adorable little girl and a young boy. And she was insistent, like she was almost like, my kid loves you so much. Can you please just like, can you please drive my kid home? And I was like, Sure. I mean, you could do it yourself, but she was like, no, you really make my kids so happy. You should be doing it. So I was like, well, the kid was really cute, right? So I felt like, hey, it doesn't really matter. It's adorable. It'll be all good, you know? I just gotta take care of the kid. So I drove the kid home, and then the parents were like, well, don't you want to stay a bit? Don't you want to, like, babysit for us? We're just going around the corner to the shops, and the kids are really enjoying the time with you. You know, we promise we'll compensate you for your time. So I was sort of like, okay, sure. And that's fine. You know, I didn't have anything on for the day. So I figured, may as well help out. And when the parents left, the little girl went all completely psycho on me, and she started chucking plates at me and trying to stab me with the pointy bits. And I was like, wow, like, little girl, seriously, behave yourself. And then I just got a handle on her, and her brother started doing it. I was like, no wonder the parents wanted me to babysit, you know? Their kids are total psychos. So yeah, I remember just like trying to get out the front door, not being stabbed. It was hilarious. Not really a scary dream. I wasn't really scared. It was more of like a funny dream. It really was. But hey, lesson learned. If anyone asks me to babysit, say no. Just say no. It's not worth it. It's not worth getting plates chucked at you and like, you know, being half stabbed to death. So I'm right, Zazu is talking about the weather and how much he's enjoying it. Also wishes he could give me the ability to fly. I know, that is tragic. That is so tragic that I can't fly, but you know, he is trying to give me lessons, but I keep telling him, you know, I don't exactly have the right equipment, so it's not gonna work out. But he keeps trying, he keeps insisting. I need to just push harder. You know? Maybe, just maybe if I push harder, it will work out. Who knows? I don't know. We will see. Alright. I'm really, really happy with how his legs turned out as well. Everything about him looks good. So I'm gonna give him a little bit of a shadow. I always love to do this with my very thin brush as well. Sorry, my very thin pencil. I always struggle with, you know, talking about brushes versus pencils, thinking I'm painting. So yeah. Just want to give him a really good shadow. And then we'll be done. I don't know if I really want to refine that. I kind of like it unkempt like this. So I figure I will just be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. I just realized I have a parcel at the post office, so my mom just wanted to know whether I wanted her to pick it up for she could pick it up for me, but it's not that urgent. I can get it later. Sounds like one of yours had lots of vampires lately. Sadly, the ugly ones. You'd prefer the stylish classic vampire look. I can't say that I've ever had a vampire dream. Ever. That sounds so cool, but yeah, also awful. Luckily, kids are the perfect height to get chucked out the window when they are wanting to attack you with plates. Exactly. So I wasn't that scared because like they were really little kids. And for the most part, I could like, you know, manage them. But also, being 2 versus 1, you know, I would get like a plate to the head from behind or, you know, just get sliced with a piece here. It really wasn't great. Twitch is holding back a perfectly harmless message. Which one's it holding back? I don't have any mods on at the moment, sorry Absinthe, so things aren't going as smooth as they normally do when my mods are on. But yeah, it happens. We all know, we all know. I'm sorry that it screwed up your message. You believe Zazu may be able to give me a skeleton transplant to give me a lighter build and also feather transplants to help me on my flight journey. Well, how's he gonna fly though? He doesn't want to give up flight. So I don't think he'd be too keen on giving me a transplant. Remember what we talked about earlier. Birds being jerks, right? Birds are terrible jerks. So I doubt he would do a selfless thing like that for me. Birds are not very selfless at all. So yeah, it's very unlikely he'll do that. All good, you don't mind. Only found it funny. It happens, it happens. Like, I have said the dumbest things before on other people's streams, and it got modded, and it wasn't, like, bad at all, but yeah. It was just, like, you know. Alright, guys, I am very, very happy with him. I feel like we have made really, really good progress on him. Have a look at his little face, his hands, and all his armor. Really, really good progress I made. I'm so happy. Sportler, hello! How are you doing? We are just about to raid, unfortunately. Tomorrow, I promise, guys. I know I've been promising every day, but tomorrow I am going to really, really try to be on earlier so we can get a lot more done. I need to figure out what we're actually going to work on tomorrow, though. So, who can we raid? Let me have a look. There's a lot of streams on that I haven't seen before, but they're not very related. I also love to raid someone that sort of has a very, a similar stream as mine, and, you know, I feel like if you guys have any suggestions, let me know, because I am always happy to take raid suggestions. But yeah, there are a couple of streams we could do. There's a pottery stream, but doesn't look like there's any pottery going on right now, which is a shame. I mean, we could just default to going with Charles. We raided Nagy yesterday, so I figure it might be worth just going with Charles. Zazu won't give up his flight ability, but he may have a bird friend that may be able to donate its body for science. Interesting. Might be a little small though, don't you think? Because the larger birds don't exactly fly. Man Edward is progressing beautifully. Thank you, Alien Frog. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with him. He's gonna get watercolored as well, so that'll be amazing. But yeah, let us raid Charles, because I don't have another option right now, and well, we all know Charles is one of our favorite places to raid anyways, so oh, and before we go, if you guys can type in this raid message once we arrive to Charles, that would be amazing. That way he can know which of us are raiders. So let us go. Does California Condor work? Does a California Condor work? I don't know. I remember condors being really huge, but I don't think they're quite human size. Thanks for streaming. Happy you could catch me. Or a shoe-bill stork. Good point. Good point. We're getting there. We're getting there. Keep these ideas going for tomorrow. We'll talk about it some more. But yeah, I need to go. So I am going to Ray Charles and hopefully I will see you guys soon. Until then, see you tomorrow. That is not working. Let us try that again.